today we're going to complete this challenge, which is a color generator. As you can see, it has a very simple design. There are basically 5 cards, and when we press on this generate palette button or spacebar, we'll generate a new set of colors. And we can also copy it to clipboard, and we'll have a nice hover effect and all the fun stuff. So let's get started. I'm going to zoom in a bit so you can see the code better. By the way, on iCodeThis, you can use Tailwind if you want by importing the CDN. You can basically use anything which can be imported with CDN or something like that. Okay, yeah, good. And there is this button which you might not see because of my face. There is this button here in the bottom right. When you click it, you can also see the design. So in case you want to see how it looks, how your project looks compared to the design, you can just toggle it on and off. And also there is a counter right now, which is it's not saving to the database. So you can just start it and you can see, all right, how much time it takes for you to complete the challenge. So let's get going. I'm going to close it. Good. So first, let's see what we need. We need a title and we need the cards, a button, a text, and another text. So let's do that. I'm going to keep Tailwind as well because it's faster for me to add stuff. So let's see. We need a title, color, palette, generator. Then we need, let's see, a wrapper which has the 5 colors. Initially, we're going to create them manually, and then then we're going to make it dynamic. So let's see, we'll have 5 divs, which will have a paragraph, right? Yeah, so the color, the paragraph, yeah, all good. And inside here, apparently we'll have another div, which will have the color. And here will be the hex, I don't know, 0000000 for now. Let's copy it over, oops. Let's copy this here, like that. This is flex, so let's make it flex column. So we'll have the text on the top. Can have a class of text or Excel to make it, ooh, that's big. And we want bold, like that. We could remove justify center, yeah, and have some margin on the title. Could you just use a caption instead of a paragraph? Are you busy or just not even for long video our coding life? Yeah, I've been busy with other stuff and didn't have time for coding challenges. Okay, so let's see how we're going to make the cards. So basically the card here is going to have a BG white with rounded corners, and we could use grid to align everything. So we could have class, grid, columns 5, like that. See, they all align nicely now. And well, you know what? Let me just delete the 4 cards and we'll work on one and then adapt to the other ones. Like that. We'll have a gap between them. And let's see. This will also have a bit of padding, as you can see here around the color, the text. Okay, and we should make them a fixed weight for now. Weight 96. That's too much. 60 then. Okay, text be the center, and here we're going to have the color, let's say BG black with full. Actually, let's have the width and height be defined by this div. So let's see, width 60 and height 96. Ooh, look at that. And we'll remove the width from here. So now we'll that's interesting. We would have max width. All right. Yo, Cataline, welcome. The height feels a bit too big, even on the bigger screens. So let me do font bold on the text here, margin top 2, semi-bold, and the height, let's do 72, like that. And we want rounded as well. All right, good. Oh, and let's use other colors. I don't know, purple, because purple is life. Okay, and now we can copy paste this 4 more times, like that. And look at that. If we do this, it's slowly starting to look like this. We still need to figure some things out. Yeah. Do you know any backend language like Node? Yes, Node. I know Node. I know Node. Hello, Adrian, and welcome. Okay, so what's different? The width seems a bit too much. So maybe we can go ahead and do 48. All right. And for the paragraph text XL, maybe? Yeah, look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And the rounded feels a bit more here on the outside. So let me go on the outside ones, and when we have rounded, we can do rounded XL. Yeah, nice. And maybe increase the gap between them to 8. Okay, look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And we could have let me increase a bit more. I need to keep playing between having the code bigger and the preview not increasing too much, so we can see how it looks on actual device. I want margin 4 around it. Okay. And actually, so we want 5 columns on desktop, but on mobile, let's try grid calls 1, MD grid calls 3, and LG grid calls 5. Okay. And we want items center. What was it? Not items. It was justify? No. How do I push that in the center? Oh, I'll figure it out. But now on desktop, we'll have it like this. And we can even go do container class on it. And then, that's interesting. Look at that. That's because we have the fixed width, so we can remove it. All right, good. We're adapting. All right. And in order to have different colors, we can change, for now, background purple, let's see, 300, 400, 500, 600, and 700. Neat. Well, I should update the colors as well. I guess I can do that quickly if I go to Tailwind. Let me do it here. Tailwind CSS. You can press F1 in the editor and write zoom Select zoom in thing 2 times. Oh, really? That will be really, 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 really good. I wanted to let you know to have something like that. Okay, so let's see colors. We want the colors. Colors. Let's see. So from 300 to 700. Yeah. I want you all. This. Let me do that thing with Mihai said. So F1. Ooh, zoom. Zoom in. Wow, no, that's cool. Zoom. Zoom. That's fancy. Okay, so now I can see the preview like it actually is. Hey, Stas! How are you? Alright, let me know when it's big enough for you. You'll want big stuff. Alright, so this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And 2 more to go. Awesome. Look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Now let's create that button, the text, and we're up to the races to go in the JavaScript realm. What does it say? Generate palette. Generate palette. Oh, by the way, I need to change the background color, which is the grayish kind of thingy. So we can do gray 300. Yeah. 200. Good. Stas, I'm good. Hope you too. Great progress so far. Like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're good. All right. So let's make our button stand out. What do we need? A color, make it white, border, shadow, and all the fast stuff. Okay, so BG purple 600, rounded, some padding, PY2 PX6, text white, font bold, and shadow. And we want to make it bigger, so 4 and maybe 10. Even bigger. So 20 then. All right, and maybe semi-bold like that, and let's push it down. Good. And underneath that we'll have another text which says what? Or just press the space bar to generate new palettes, or just press the space bar to generate new palette. Look at that. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay. I guess I could have, let's see, just center it a bit, padding top on the body like 20. All right, let's add some hover effects because those are cool. Hover, opacity 75 on the button, like that, and also on these thingies. So when we hover, what do we want? We want to increase the box shadow, which we don't have at the moment, so we can just add it. And we want it to elevate a bit, right? So something like this. Translate Y, I don't know, 6, but on the other side, so minus translate Y6. No. Oh, look at that. And we want them to nicely transition. And we want, as I said, shadow pixel, but don't hover. hover. Let's see. Look at that, nice. Let me move this here. We could also have cursor pointer. Awesome, good. And I can copy this now and add it to these fellas. And then we all have that. Cool. Let's save so we don't lose anything. And so far so good. We have the view. We still need to add that and that. We'll focus on that later. But let's make it now dynamic with JS. GGG. Okay, let's see. What do we need? First, we need a function to generate color. Generate color function. Next, we need to apply the color to the div plus the inner text. Well, that paragraph, right? Okay. And on button click. And we also want to apply color on spacebar. Press. Good. So function generate color. How do we generate the color? Well, we could generate a hex value which goes from 0 to 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So we could say, I don't know, const C will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, B, C, D, E, and F. And we want to get 6 colors. So I less I0, I less than 6, I plus plus. Okay, and we want to, let's see, let color will be this, X and color plus equals. We want to get the random letter for whatever C is, color or something. I need a better variable name. X array, something like that. And we can do that text array of met.floor, met.random times hex array.length. So basically, we're getting a random number from 0 to 1, which we multiply by the length of the array. We floor it, so we get an integer, and we want that to be one of these values, something like that. And because this is a string, when we concatenate, it will convert these to strings as well. I guess I could potentially make it like this, so it's, yeah, we have an array of strings like that, so nobody complains. And we can return the color. Let's see. console.log generate color and inspect console. Look at that. Well, except the many errors. Come. Look at that. We have a color. Yubi. So now we can just apply this to, so this is done. We can apply the color to the div. Now let's see. We have 5 divs. We could add an ID to each of them and then change the background to the inner thingy. Let me think. because right now we're adding the color from Tailwind. I guess we could do this and have a custom property. Tailwind now doesn't work. Oh, BG this. Yeah, that works. So we could potentially do that and have an initial array. All right, let's initially just have, we could also get them by class and then figure out on which one we press. Color card. We add this class to all of them, and then in JavaScript we get color cards document get query selector all color card. So we have them all. Next we want to add a, let's see, okay, on this button we need to call this function and apply the colors on all of these. Okay, so we need an ID here, generate no, get colors, something like that. BTN. Document get all my BTN, and here BTN element, we add an event listener, click, and whenever we click we want to create palette, which will be a function that will get colors and apply them to the divs. So function create palette. We want to go over the color cards for each card, and we want to do two things. First, on the div which is inside, we want to change the background color, and on the paragraph which is inside, we want to change the text. Or we could recreate the entire DOM, although I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Let's see how it works, like this. Color cards dot query selector, and we get the div. And here we will do style background will be, well, actually we need to get the new color, generate color, and we apply the color like that. And then color cards, query selector, the paragraph, the inner text will be the new color. And if I didn't mess something up, it should work. Right, chat? Right. Let's see. Color cards, query selector is not a function. Oh no, because it's card. It's this one. Look at that. Woo! Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. That kind of works. Okay. So I guess the next thing would be to get the color to the clipboard when we click on it, and to also generate when we press spacebar. And because we did it in a function, we can do spacebar pretty easily. I think it's window that append, no, it's document that add event listener, key down, and we need to figure out what's the key for spacebar. If e dot key Let's console log e.key, just so I can see what it is. Dun, dun. Yeah, so spacebar is just empty string. Does it work with code, key code? No. Oh, it works. It's 32. Why is it crossed out though? It's deprecated. Ah, okay. So what else do we have? Key. I could check if it's an empty, like that. Yeah, spacebar, it's an empty, it's just, yeah, space. Okay, so if key is space, then we want to create palette. Like that. Woo! Awesome. And now the last piece of the puzzle. So we have this. Check. We have this. And let's do copy to clipboard. For the copy to clipboard, I need to check out how to do it. I know we had to create a text area to place the value in it, use the copy method, and then remove the text area, something like that. But for now, let's just go over the color cards and add an event listener. Sorry for bothering, I'm beginner. Don't get fully what's going on. Please advise. What you can ask me questions specifically, like which line of code I can go over again and explain. Okay, so for each card, we want to add event listener, which will be on click. We want to... Hey, what did I do? We want to copy clipboard, and we want to get the card dot inner text. I think this should work, even though it's the div, the inner text should be just this, I think, but we'll see. Copy clipboard. Let's add it here, the function. Copy clipboard. And this will get a text. Console.log. Let's see what we get. Inspect. Yeah, look at that. We get the correct text. It's cool. Cool. Now we just need to save it to clipboard. So let's do JavaScript save to clipboard. So yeah, we want to get an input, select the input. No. I think it was different. Get the input, select, set. No, this feels... Oh, for mobile devices. Copy the text inside the text field. Navigator, copy clipboard, write text. Copy text at value. I knew it was another system. I did it in the past, but Navigator, clipboard, write text. Text section, okay. This is deprecated, okay. Let's see the clipboard API. This is confusing. Clipboard API. Instead of creating a clipboard object through instantiation, you access the system clipboard to blah blah blah. This snippet fetches the text from the clipboard and appends it to the first element found. Okay, but how do I add to it? Read text. So it should have copy. No. Yeah. Oh, then you need to allow it. Will you download this video to your YouTube channel? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you can do a navigator clipboard, write text. In an await fashion? Ooh, that's kinky. Let's see. So in copy to clipboard, we can make it a sync. And we can do this. Wow, that's fancy. Look at that. I click and it copies it. Wow, this is very nice. I didn't know about this. See, I'm learning new stuff. Okay, so then the last thing would be is to have a message that appears here, color, blah, 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 copied to clipboard. So whenever we do this, let's create an element. Const notification document create element will be a div notification. Let's do EL because I like that. Class list add. Actually, we're going to have multiple classes. So let's do class name. And we'll be that. And then we want to have notification element be added to the document. So document.append child notification element. And obviously notification element inner HTML because we want to add bold in it. We can do color text. Well, actually, let's make color because it's a color we copy. Color is copied to the clipboard, and this could be inside the what do you call it? The p tag. Okay, let's see when we press. I messed something up, probably. Only one element of document allowed. Ooh. Okay, document.body. Yeah, look at that. See, we have it here. So now we just style it. We want basically to be fixed top 4 the 20, so it's on top. We want BG plate 800 rounded full padding y4, px 20, and text white. Let's see, did I nail it? Wow, look at that! Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then it says there. And after a time, like set timeout, we want to remove it from the dock. Like, I don't know, after 3 seconds. We want to do notification element dot remove. So then we copy 1, 2, 3, and it goes. Cool. This works too. Change it to copy it from my code. Awesome. Yeah. Good. So I think we're, well, kind of done, right? I need to figure out how do I make it grid be in center here. Maybe I'll just change it to flex. But yeah, now we can generate colors. We can copy it, and it says there. We can paste it, and all is good. We can change with spacebar, and yeah. Hey yo, Max. By the way, if you want to check out my submission, you can go here. Again, you can sign up if you want daily challenges, just like this. Yeah, I'm going to change this to flex. But then we need to give them a weight. And flex wrap. And then they'll know how to figure the width out themselves. So let's see. Weight 60. You build this iCode app yourself? Not alone, no. I had huge help. Okay, so let me add this. Well, I actually want max width full also, so it doesn't go too crazy. And we can add it to all of them. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Like that. Sort of. We want it items center and justify center. Wow. Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. Cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Does it only have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or JavaScript ones too? Like there's there's a design. Every day there's a new design. Like for example, you can check the past 3 challenges. It was a video player and cards, all the different cards. But you can add JavaScript on top, you know? So like for this project as well, as you can see, we added JavaScript, you know? So you're free to add JavaScript and all the fancy things you want.